Okay. Hello, yes, sounds coming through. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. The music might be a bit on the loud side. Let's do that. Right. So we are back with Factorio on Fagora. So just a heads up. Potentially only 3 streams today, this week rather, as I am busy Wednesday with England being in the semi-final of the World Cup. I've been asked to go work the pubs for the game. So yeah, so at least something good for me coming out of them winning. I get extra money. Brilliant. Right. So, to be fair, I haven't thought of a plan for today. I think it was we need to get trains set up and dropping off scrap here to be feeding into a proper set of recyclers, because that's not gonna last that much longer, let's be honest. So if we have a look at processing units, is backed up. Well, not actually, it's LDS's. Okay. So what's the ratio for LDS recycling? So 0 to 1 steel, 5 copper, 1 to 2 plastic bar. Well, in that case, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think having it coming back up, I am completely out of normal inserters. Let me make some. Well, I'll right back on so I can actually see what's what. Looks like I need to make some more. Okay, so fast inserter. So it looks like I'm not gonna have enough. I need normal iron. Okay. Here's a start. Right, so first of all, what am I going to do with the plastics that I'm gonna get? Anything? Oh, I mean, I think there's my answer. So actually, what I would do is we'll have steel come up here. And then I'll just get cycled into there. And then plastic and copper. I need to drag over here. Oh dear. We are going to be really struggling with belts, aren't we? We had any deliveries? Nope. No, I'm out of inserters again. They just got used up. Let me just stick the car there. What I would like to do is if I do that, because then he puts them separately. I'll throw that to there. Oh, out of belts again. Lovely. Right, so this can be done in one of them. Ooh. This thing can go. Sorry. I want it separated out because I want to be able to do a few. Start with 2. I'm going to have to be bringing light oil over, which means I need normal pipes. Let's put a watch on. Getting phone's blowing up. And Twitch chat is playing up. What's going on? Might be an annoying game. Or Twitch rather. Okay. There we go. Stone's getting blocked. So what we'll do here is 2, 3. But I'm also going to need to, you know, sink it. Let's be honest here. So that's your priority. See how long till that locks. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. So I really need logistics bots up and running, I reckon. I've been kind of holding off, but I think it's going to make things a tad easier if it's stuff's getting delivered to me. And I hope I've got enough power reserve happening. That'll get me nice and topped up at least. That's being kept for space travel. These, however, I will utilize. Down here. Hi, Silver, how are you? Oh, that was quiet for me. Turn the volume up there. Of course, I keep forgetting. I can't go up that bit. I've got to go up this bit. Right, so I've got 30 uncommons I can utilize. They'll just go in random locations because I'm not too fussed. And then what we shall do is we shall extend like so. I'll also pick these up. Some additional holmium for me. Oh, full. We're full. Okay. Nothing really I can straight get rid of. Oh, one of the bots took a hit. It lived, fortunately. Well, some of the rods not being used to keep the grid happy. So there's a bit of a waste there. Okay, we're gonna have to go off grid for that. Okay, there we are. Right, let me do that quickly. Because if I manually throw some in there to be built, because since that's there, it will automatically just get sorted. And now, okay, need a bit more. I think, well, a bit gear hungry, isn't it? Tell you what, I should modify this, shouldn't I? Not reach? Not quite. That can. So what we can do is that can go. And there we are. Right. Do I only have 100 bots around? It looks like I do. Let me drop 50 because I can only utilize 40 anyway. At least that way, if I'm not in the area, it can kind of build stuff that I haven't yet built if there's any, you know, around. Right, so obviously there's definitely no, there isn't actually a block going on. RNG just was the block just been resolved as I've looked. I think the block has just been resolved as I've looked. Whatever it was. Can't really say, can we? All right. Let me do that so I can. I'll just handcraft some of them for now. That can go to there. Get a few more ports scattered around, and obviously we're going to want some there so we can utilize this for sending things up into space. You're still missing so much stuff. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm not making Express on Navis. I don't think I'm doing like things with the belts that requires different types. The only thing I'm really concerned about is if any of the undergrounds reach further than what the fast undergrounds can go. I think let's try it. Either it works or it doesn't. Got plenty on planet. Rockets going up. Should say it's because we don't have any speed beacons. It's just going to take a bit. That's all. That's fine. Oh, okay. So here's a potential future problem. So obviously that's going to back up and then stop processing units. So I can either double side the belt. We'll kick the can down the road by double siding. It's not fixing the problem, it's delaying a need to find a solution. Okay, so let's keep figuring out where I'm putting this through. Ow, balls. All right. Okay, there we go. So we're getting our first superconductors made. Does that... No, it's the supercapacitors that I need. But this does give me what I need. I need to do this. You're missing. You're missing reinforced concrete. Tell you what, I'm gonna do that because I know we've got stuff sitting in containers, so at least that way that can utilize that. So take that over to steel. No, I'm not happy with that. So my worry here is that this I will end up blocking it myself using stuff coming in from orbit once I've got a collector up there, and I'd rather not. So do I really want to throw it all across the net? Yeah, I think I'm going to. So that's reading there. We're going to do strategic points. To be fair, I'll extend that if I need to, but for now I think I can get away with it. So this is going to be So only pull if basically we've got next to nothing on the belt. If we've got stuff on the belt, then you know there's no point. I'd rather run it off that. It's because we're doing silos at the moment. I don't want to have too many being made. So if I do only 2 in reserve, even though actually I'd rather disable the entire assembly. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Hi, Sir Welshie, how you going? Factory's going. It is definitely going. Obviously, he's going to stop because I ain't got electric engines. Not really making them, am I? How are we looking here? Hooray! We have had some stuff come up. Brilliant. What we haven't had come up is because they're still set at rares, right? Let's yeah, let's change that. I'm gonna drop these down to uncommon. Doing okay, just switch your smelters over to the big foundries. Bet you're loving that. To be fair, I should. Should do what my original was is do separate ones based on the quality. So I'm not constantly changing it. So we'll set these back to rare. Got some belts arriving. Ding. Trying to only capture them for the moment. Right, let's see. Do I actually have any? I have one. So we're gonna have to go down to common. Fine, here's what it is. Right, if we can have a ship fully built and constructed and ready, we can upgrade qualities over time. It's fine. Tell you what I'm going to do. So I've got full rares on the smelters. Let me do that. So we are capturing a lot of them, but not all of them. Right, definitely need to set these or else they're never going to get fulfilled. we're never going to get fulfilled because we don't actually have any on the planet or in orbit. Same with them. Right, I have enough of them. Brilliant. There's no lasers going with this, so this is purely ammo fed. We'll have to see how that impacts getting it over to and from Gleba. Might be I'll just have to have a bigger increase of ammo reserve. Right, where was I doing my randoms? Here. So we need cargo bays. This is very important that we have cargo bays. I don't actually have any of them sitting anywhere. No, bollocks. Okay. So that there. Change that over. Only if we've got less than 100 on the network, because I don't want to fill it. Not sure why I have so many copper cables there. I don't remember asking for that many. And that's why, you know, I placed them in there. So we'll do full rocket load. I've got to do 4 more ships. You've got plenty of foundations. Excellent. Probably maybe enough to set up another one. Right, there we go. So we've got some cargo bays en route. We've got some gun turrets en route. I'm going to have to start making them. We'll come back to it in a moment. We'll continue with this. Right, so I mean, it's locked. LDSs. It's locked because the copper is locked. And generally that's because I haven't got the inserters yet. Right, so what are you missing? Iron. Well, so nothing in orbit because I've got this back at Navis at the moment. I was hoping to get some fast transport belts on here so I could bring them over because that would help massively. But it's not going to happen at the moment, is it? Right, head over. I need this support happening. And what we'll find is probably potentially some of this getting delivered accumulators. Yeah, maybe in some of these as well, potentially. So yeah. Hoping the power is can hold up. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of yellow. worth knocking the speed up a fraction. I think they can probably get through a little quicker now. I mean, the reserve's currently holding decently, at least. That's nearly arrived. So yeah, going up to 10 on the projectile damage output has absolutely helped. But yeah, getting a couple of blackouts now. As we get better solar panels, that problem will go away. Okay, so when the lasers aren't going, we have surplus. Brilliant. And there we go. We've got ourselves a delivery. Now, for measuring, not taking out iron plates. I mean, if we do that one, so say 150, not 1500. Because to be honest, it's not the end of the world if iron plates completely backs up. Right, so ice. Ooh, okay. The only thing I can do with ice down here is turn it into water. So realistically, we're gonna have to, for now, scrap it.
Hello there.
Hi, Free. This isn't Gleba. Nope. Well, it is. It just we had a runaway effect. We had a runaway greenhouse effect with all the pollution I was creating. So yeah, I killed the planet. Ah, red circuits next. Okay, that's a tad annoying. How are you doing, Freak, anyway? Right, still bloody LDSs. Well, kind of out of it today, average Monday. Yeah, I get that feeling. I'm 100% feeling the same way. Thank you, Loki. I could absolutely do with a drink. Right, so where are you actually being taken to? Where have I not? It's fine. So I work out where I've forgotten some and where I've remembered them. Okay, can we stop now? Blimey. Doing a repair. Right. So, weirdly, my struggle is now copper. What can I do with that? I mean, maybe turn it into solar panels. Because we're going to get a massive surplus of copper versus plastic anyway. Due to the general return ratio, the LDSs. Because LDS is like 20 to make. So yeah. So we're getting a guaranteed 5 every time, but we're getting 1 to 2 plastic bars. Like, yeah, fuck it. Let's sink it. I've only got one left. Damn it. What am I missing for more? Normal concrete. Which is getting immediately gobbled up by that. Well, we're going to need loads of these, aren't we? So, you know. And then also need to get some gears down here. Oh, there's the gears. There's steel, processing units. That's a good question. How do I want to pull that round? Well, I'll tell you what, you can go through there instead. Okay, there we are. So we should now get a kind of steady supply of recyclers. That. Hang on. One more over. There we go. Just copper only. We'll throw something extra down if plastic. massively backs up. Have speed modules, that's fine. I really speed it up. And then I think we can leave it now, because the amount I'm going to get, one can easily handle. Speed that as well. Might have to actually go for a second LDS recycler at this rate, because that's going to block again. That's a shame. Right, so a big issue we've got here is this center belt. It just isn't fast enough. It's a good job that we've got some of these. Right, so what do we reckon? Definitely 100% an additional recycler. Is there a way I can do this and connect that? Only by... To be fair, it's caught up anyway. I was going to say something else is blocked. Okay. So we've got too many advanced circuits. So recycling gives us either a little bit of electronics, a little bit of plastic, but definitely copper wires, which will then become another ball ache. Oh, I love Factorio. Factorio is so amazing. Complaining about some belts. That's the first planet always to go to this space age when you have no planets. Fair. So my very first playthrough, I went to Fulgora first. Because I wanted the quality stuff. To be fair, I'm I'm somewhat hesitant to like put the back into circulation. You're playing all on Navis. Oh, that's interesting. Because to be honest, I'm thinking just doing this. Theory that should never block, but I think just sinking it is going to be an option here. I don't like doing that. I know copper wire is going to be a ball ache. So, so we do. We will filter. Actually, no, I won't even do it like that. Even though I should, just to make sure that everything gets caught. Because the last thing I want is something slipping through. You know what? If it does, it does. If I do that, it should capture, like, all of it, in theory. But I will do the belt in a way that if something happens to get through, then, oh well. So we'll have the plastic. Branch off there. Go to there. And that can go to there. Okay, so we still have, it's not getting done fast enough. It looks like it's about to catch up though. So there we go. So that should start releasing it. Brilliant. Okay. I want to do that just to keep it. Yeah. Let's balance this correctly then, if I'm going to do that. Right, so now the plastic is completely backed up. That's gonna have a knock-on effect. So recycling plastic is just more plastic. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've got no space down here. Okay, so what we'll do then is we will cycle it back. So priority will be going there. Then if we have excess, then we'll just do that. And it'll go back and forth and, you know, delete itself. So you're missing the stuff. Inserters, that's the word. And these inserters are missing gears. Okay, so the issue is now we just don't have enough scrap coming in. What are we down to? 127. I have one. All right. Throw these down because we can utilize them. All right, I'm not going to care about the efficiency of these now. On a resource train, I just want to get this patch since we are going to get that rail. So we'll just let that go faster. Okay, so here's a break. I'm going to quickly stretch my legs. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and welcome back. Right. So, we're up to full belt. Anything processing units is blocked. Boo. Because I had that the wrong way. Yeah. It's actually... No, it's copper wire that's blocked. To be fair, I expected that problem. So is there anything that I can sink it into that would be useful? Foundations. Lights. Because we've got Saratoga in orbit for support at the moment, so... beacons. I've got plenty of lightning rods. I don't need to make any more. So, okay, so part of me's thinking then, I can do we do bacons and lights. I'll do bacons first.
Resubscription received.
Gareth! Thank you for the 61 5 years of Prime subscription. Did you not already do 60? I'm sure you already did that. Or am I having deja vu? But I appreciate it all the same.
Bits received.
And Silbar, thank you very much for the 200 biddies. Thought last month was 60. So did I. I seem to remember mentioning about 5 years last month to you. Or last... Yeah, the last time he did it. And we have a hype train. Nice. That's totally the wrong thing. I need it for lights though. Right. Yep. So completely 100% deliberate, honest.
Additional storage capacity received.
And Freak! Thank you for the elite bits. Much appreciated. And that's the train off the platform. That's been a while since we've last had one. I'm out of belts. I'm out of bloody belts. Not a lot. I'm impressed that this is like spaghetti, but in an organized way, sort of. I'm definitely impressed with myself on this. Oh, that's a quick thought. I may be able to add to this. I can get Loki logged in on time. Scott, you haven't been to Foundry Planet yet. Nope. We're doing it all in reverse order. Oh, what ain't my password manager? Well, say no, it's not my password manager, it's Linux. D. Ew, an inline ad. That's disgusting. Ah, I thought Loki still had the thing. Doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna have Loki add to the hype train, but unfortunately, unable to, which is a shame. All right. Anyway, back to this. I wanted that. Do that just so I don't accidentally cause a massive surge. I mean, should I limit this, or should I keep going and just keep recycling it until I've got like the quality I'm after? Quick check around Gleba a second. Oh, boo. Oh no, we've got mediums. Okay. That's a problem. If that triggers and comes over, these lasers are doing nothing to it. Well, balls. Okay. Do I have... I don't have the science going. Okay, we'll accept it for common. Sorry, not common. Rare for the moment. So stop at 20. That's not going to get quality modules in there anyway. So what I'll do, we'll have... So less than equal goes in. Higher or equal goes in. And hype train's ended. Thank you for the hype train. Much appreciated. Okay, so the downside would be I'm not going to throw quality on this. I'm just going to scrap it. It's going to eventually fill with uncommon things though. Chi. Oh, we got a fish with a heart. Nice. I already have that apparently. Apparently I've already collected all of the level 1 emotes. Gears. Still waiting on bloody gears. Okay, since we're utilizing Saratoga at the moment, this is what I'm going to do. We are going to throw down an assembler. Said assembler will make gears. I will have that reading there and there. Okay. Actually not there. There. Two long stretches. Now that will read. So if gears are below, say, 100, all across the belt, this will make gears using iron plates that comes from orbit. So that will keep going. So this is going to need just manually throw it in there for the moment. Hopefully get our kick started. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so you've got plenty of gears going along. Okay, I think 100 might be too low of a check here. No, actually 100's about right. Okay, yeah, that's fine. 100's about right then. So we will get some gears going up. I think I'm going to intercept some of the gears and push it up onto the bulk inserters. Wow, one. Woohoo! Need more, boo. And then no. Fortunately, that is just gone. Just right. How is Saratoga looking? I mean, he's doing well. Definitely doing well. I think we can speed up our iron plate production though. What's up, Soldan? How you doing? No, not so fussed about the steel at the moment. Our steel utilization is not high enough to be super worried about, but iron plate definitely is. At the same time, I should do I want to be making my own concrete? Well, I got a thinking that might not be the best of ideas. Okay, so batteries is now hitting a point where we're not consuming them fast enough. I don't fancy recycling them because that's too inconsistent of what we get, but right, we need to get electrolyte. So that's done in electromagnetic plant. It requires aluminum solution, heavy oil, stone. Easily done. Okay, so in theory we're going to produce enough. Do I have an offshore pump? Can't bother to look through the thing. The answer is yes, I do. Fantastic. I need more freaking iron plates. I need more pipes. Actually, that should be enough for what I need it for. Okay. I'm gonna get stone down here. Okay. That works out very nicely indeed. Bollocks. Okay. Or not. I'm gonna have to move this. It's the short version. Can't move it any further down. Suppose I have it this way instead. Right, okay, brilliant. That's our chromium solution being made. Obviously, I want to now store it. Damage happening, damage happening. It's in the repair zone, fine. Okay, so there's our electrolyte being made very, very slowly. Considering how much I'm making, should I? Let's throw some speed modules in there. Might go expand the power part. Lurking tonight. Tired day. Good luck with the chaos in the disco. Well, thank you, and I appreciate the alert. You go chill out, mate. I totally get how you feeling. I'm feeling the same myself, to be honest. Right, still no joy on that. That's frustrating. Okay. What we blocked out? It's the bloody batteries. Oh, and these are blocked. Right, so what we're gonna do is do my little thing there, because that will help a little bit. That's gonna make no difference. I mean, it kicks the can down the road a tiny bit, but that's all it will do. We're just not consuming batteries fast enough. So we have a look here. Production's around 65, consumption's around 55 to 60. So it's like just a fraction too many. So the question is, do I move this around so I can get a second one in? It would probably be better, because I need these. Oh no, didn't want that. Oh, I love having spaghetti again. It's just so different to what I've been doing for ages. Can I get that in? No. Well, actually, if I do that, I can. Get the processing units down here. If we have 20 sitting in there, then I'll hold it. Because I don't want it getting too much. Oh, okay, I need to actually add steel to this. Push it down a bit so it's getting both on the belt. There we go, lovely stuff. Right, let's start getting things we need to get brought up. Have I not got this set to automatic? Is that my problem? That is my problem. It's not set to automatic. That's now fixed. Do I have engines up here? I have actually already dropped them. There they are. Where was I making it? I was making it in here. Literally, it's all it's waiting for. It's the electric engines. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to nick some of them. I'm going to throw some of this scrap into here. Something else is locked. It's still this. So I know this is going in a loop, but I'm going to do that. no, that's going to end up causing me tons of headaches. So I will do that. Because I've got it side loading. It's not a great idea to do that. Keep the footprint as low as possible. In fact, I don't even need that, do I, silly? Okay, so that is that back up and running for now. Yeah. I mean, what we can. Right, so for capacitors, let's have a look. So we're producing way more than enough superconductors. Holmium plates, kind of not producing enough because the amount that these consume, but this is okay. I kind of inadvertently blocked it. Tell you what, you can go into there. You can go into there. So yeah, we're not technically consuming enough because of this, but it will stop at some point, so we can ignore it. So that's what 1.6 there. So with the superconductors and that, this is not enough. Do I have any beacons made? No, because that hasn't been made yet. Let's help out. So that's consuming currently 120 solution. We're not producing 120 solution, not even close. So there's going to be 0 point putting a beacon here. We need to have one here, and even then we don't have enough holmium coming through. So we are limited by our holmium ore. Oh well, never mind. Right, so let's put a hard limit on these. So if we say 2,000, so it can hold. That's fine. This we are needing these for our Tesla turrets. Like this is the big thing. This is the main reason we've come here, so we can get the Tesla turrets, the Mark II roboports, and then we maybe the mech armor. I don't know. I'll have to think about if I want to do that one. We're going to be making all the materials before anyway, so it does make a bit of sense to try and, if we can, put it off. But then once I've got it, it's back to Gleba to do Gleba fully. Well, get it fully secured and then scale it up. And then we can get rockets. And we can get a Spidertron. Spidertron? Is it Spider? Is he actually called Spidertron? I should know this. Yeah, it's a Spidertron. I don't know why I doubted myself there. Right. To be fair, we can live with using fast inserters on this. So, electronic circuits. I will keep that on the network. I will like allow a request of everything just in case I dump some stuff down. It's got somewhere to go. These batteries aren't causing me a problem right this second. Hi Splaster, how are you? Okay, that's unfortunate. Actually, let's not have it there. Let's, if I can pull this off, it's gonna be a bit of winding needing. So, get it there. And there we go. First super capacitor. Brilliant. And electromagnetic science has been researched. Brilliant. So this is where we're not going to produce it in higher amounts at the moment. Let me check this. 100,000, right. So what we're going to do here is I don't like that I've got it right at the opposite side to where I've got the silo. It's fine. We'll just put up with it. So that makes, okay, that's fine. Making 15. I think holmium's still going to be a holding point here, because I could increase these, so just saving space. Oh, I thought I was out then. Just to save space, we'll do this. It looks like it's a 3-to-2 ratio. It looks like it's the same ratio as copper wires to electronic circuits. So I'm kind of changing my mind about having this purely over the network. So what we're going to do is, how am I going to do this? Put myself into a bit of a corner here. So this will provide the network. This will go permanently. Well, this one will go permanently. So this is going to be no limit. Because what will happen is do that. This will purely be feeding this. Okay. Now I'll stick to one. Even though I want to talk about it, let's do identical. Oh, okay. We don't have we don't have the ability for a pass through here. Whoops. Say, all right. Tell you what I'll do to potentially future-proof it. Let's do that. So we will throw that into there. So I need to get a holmium solution, which means I need to move this. This is now in the way. Very, very, very easy solution to this one is move it one tile. Oh, balls. Okay. Get rid of it there. So clearly summon is blocked, judging by how empty the belts are. Steel of all things. Okay. So similar to here then. Do that. Have that go. Right. So no output priority. Again, we're taking a big step up and booting that problem down the road. We have another rocket silo. Beautiful. Some holmium. I will 100% take that. Anything I can get rid of right now, because honestly, this is very annoying. Okay, done. For the moment. We'll be back to it again, no doubt. Right, am I using this in anything else? Yeah, Teslas. So I would like to have an outbound. Keep it going. We're going to bot feed the accumulators. Quite frankly, it's going to get way too complex to do otherwise. Again, fast is fine. And just in case we see stuff on the network, I will increase that to 40. Saying that, I also need an out. Right, now the big thing. Right, let's move this over by 1. So we can get some piping coming through. Some ammo running out. Though just refilling with uranium. So many buyers. Ridiculous. No further encroachments at the moment, but we are getting more and more on inside the fog of war. And there we go, our first electromagnetic science has been made. So we're only producing, what, 1.5 a second, which is like, that's nothing. No, I'm seeing it as we just don't have enough holmium because we can't. This is going to run dry. Steel's locked again. See, I told you it was only kicking it down the road. I don't want to waste steel, but it's fine because we effectively, thanks to the Saratoga in orbit, we have infinite steel anyway. So what, where can I take it off? No, this still does disappear, right? Oh. How to do this without causing a lockup? That's a good question. I have an idea. What's that one? All right. So if it's coming in, it'll prioritize that over anything else, right? and then this will be our way to slowly get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Now, an unfortunate thing is that triggers this. So I'm wondering if we put a limit on it, because obviously this is going to read steel, so it can only activate if it's above. I don't know. Let's. I want it to be locked so I can quickly see how much steel will go on there. It'll take a moment. It will take a while to lock back up, in fairness. So, right. So next thing to do, let's get the mine sorted. So I'm going to need some rail. I'm going to need some of this. I'm going to need some of this. I need reinforced concrete. I'll tell you one thing I am going to do. Just to get it out of my bloody inventory. All right, let's quickly look at the Saratoga. So we now have our recyclers up in orbit. We don't have any electromagnetic plants. Okay. Obviously, we're not making Teslas. It's going to be a while until the electromagnetics go up. Speaking of, let's get what we want done queued. So obviously this is our priority, so this is our first one. We also need to backtrack on this so we can get 3 unlocked, because 3 is where we get the Tesla bonus damage. This is going to be very useful. Same with that. So the thing with Fulgora, they're all brilliant. All the techs are brilliant. They're all useful. Just realised my tower's in view. Oh well, never mind. It's not even switched on, to be fair, because it's actually cooled down here today. Let's keep that rolling. I'm going to add this to the queue because I think getting these started and going is definitely going to be useful. You know, yeah. No, because when we look right at the qualities, like if we stick to rare, the quality, it doesn't show me. So it's 3.2, whereas that uncommon is 3.25. If I do unlock the very the epics at 3.8, then I need to be using rares and above to justify the additional cost. So yeah, I'm in an arm on that one. Might just stick to the T's for now. and then just like recycle, re-roll continuously. Right, anyway, what is your problem? Your problem is we just don't have enough processing units. That's totally fair. The problem, see, this is a problem because of where I've got this. Okay, so we're going to alter this again. I'll try to. See, we're going to end up with the same problem. Ironically, it is kind of working because we need the electronic circuits anyway. So I think I might just accept that I am getting more than I'd expect going into here. How much is the batteries backing up? Oh dear. Okay, how the hell are we producing more batteries than we're consuming? Okay, so there's me worried about Holmium Solution, which has massively tanked. So that I am right to worry about that. But electronic circuits is also a problem. Okay. Why are we producing so little science? Is it stone again? It is stone. Right, so we're gonna have to go back. We are gonna have to go back to Navis and fix that. Even though I do have a Logi tank here somewhere, so I can fix it without returning. How much is left? 2.1. Obviously none of it's getting used though. Oh, yeah, say no, I do remember. I spotted that last time, just decided I couldn't be bothered to fix it. Right, no movement on the tracks. Tell you what, one thing I'm 100% going to do is cycle through getting better quality tanks so I can start putting exoskeletons in these. Because, you know, honestly, blah, you need a power upgrade. Why do you need a power upgrade? What's gone wrong? You use a nuclear power. Or just had your first power outage. Now, how bad was that power outage? So this is the one we're going to tap because it's the only one we've got within inside our borders. So basically, copying this. You're running coal and solar. Ooh. I think you're due for an upgrade. Or you do what I do and just go stupid with the solar. Like, my nuclear is barely getting used because I have so much solar power at the moment. Like, over 5,000 solar panels. And that's just commons. Like, I haven't even put any quality panels or accumulators down. So, like, I haven't even gone silly with it. Outside of quantity. Right, no movement I can see. You have 60 gigajoule solar, 160 megawatts of steam. Make that 10 gigajoules. Obviously, that's obviously what he's telling you. Really? Well, boo. Okay. Right, got to drive back to base. Actually, got to drive to 2 parts of the base. Doo-doo. Right, so we've got our mining drills. Need to go get the modules then. Tell you what, let me quickly take a bit of this down as well. How many have we got sitting in there? Only 207. Good. Not many. I've got to tear this down at some point. Yeah. I forgot about that. Right, sit there for a moment. There's one thing that I forgot to do was change that to grabbers so we can finish getting that ship up there done. Because that is not that one, this one. So yeah, that oh, actually crushers. I'd run out of crushers as well. Right, so them and crushers are the main 2 things I need. Right, so other than rocket fuel, I have everything I want. Fortunately, there's no internal loading mechanism for it just to grab. For me to click and it fill up, I should say. Right, let's cross over. Now, realistically, I should use a train to bring this down. I'm not seeing a suitable way to do it, so this is coming via belt. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, do I have stations at least? No. Oh my days! Why did I not spot that I needed them? Right. And this is where I'm kind of really wishing I had exoskeletons on here. To be fair, I've got room. I just don't think I've got the power to do it. I'd need to make another reactor. Let's stick that on. Right, what is my solar power? 900 kilowatts. So, yeah. Posted in building of my run so far. Okay, let's have a look. Bless me. Caught that one just in time. That's fairly organised. That looks so nice. And Maffy Games has posted an update about Captain of Industry. I'll read that later. Right, Saratoga, have you got some science here? You have 40. Wait, what did you bring up? Have you only brought up 40? Because you already had them. So I don't know what was brought up alongside it. There should have been nothing coming up other than this, if there was some, but none have come up. And electromagnetic, Yasuo science. I'm still struggling on that. How many have I got on me? Let me turn my personal logistics up for a moment. Let's use that to get them up there. I've got some better lightning rods. Might as well use them. To be fair, it's nice that this is keeping consistently powered. Like normally, I'm struggling to keep the power consistent. But I'm going to go with that's because I'm belting everything. I'm not relying on bots so much. Whereas normally at this point on Fulgora, I'm more or less pure bots. Yeah, Holmenium solution, as I feared. Right. Now I've got some space. Sorry, I'm distracting myself again. Nothing unusual. Speaking of, let me just have a quick look. I was just debating whether worth throwing it on reinforced concrete onto the belt. Because really here we're only going to be using it for electromagnetic plants and then rail support infrastructure. But I would say, because I'm not going to be sending it up into orbit. There's no point. So I reckon having it on the belt is going to be better. And also it adds to the sketty, so why not? Right, let's get it added in here. Just clear up some room for myself. Now it's weaving it in. It's going to be the challenge. That's me out of undergrounds. Okay, so that's that hooked up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, saying that has blocks again, so that gives me the see what I want to. Okay, so if it's above 400, okay. Throw more in. And then give myself something to run around on. Beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stone though. Because really, the only thing I'm going to use it for is making lightning rods, which I'm not needing to make more of at the moment. Not until we start turning them into collectors. I don't think I'm going to make... Well, I mean, I could make more furnaces here. I'm not sure it's really necessary. I mean, maybe concrete? Give it an extra use for the water? But no, because look, concrete's... No, it's backed up. So, yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm just going to sink it. Alright, so 10. Put that back. Yeah, I want to keep having as many supports as possible. Right, let's quickly pop up to here. Fill out the missing accumulators. So it's a 5 gigajoules of accumulators now. Let's go bigger. Accumulator is in the way. I see, I see, I see. Okay. Let's grab that while we're passing through. Helps us out with our electromagnetic science. So now it's a 6.2 gigajoules. And like I said, and these are mostly commons as well. Right, let's go out here. Let's come back on. Right, so for here, we can't provide power. It has to have its own. So now we get rid of those. And replace with our own. Hey, island's nice and covered. Double up there for some reason. Don't know why, but I did. Cool. So let's get the miners put in. So I got distracted forgetting I need to finish this off. What am I like? Right, so we're gonna have speed modules in, but we're gonna keep the power efficiency modules. Yeah, efficiency modules. Just to try and lessen the amount of drain that we have off the accumulators. I am also going to need to set up where I'm gonna have. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right? Yes. Excellent. Just got to remove that. That's not a problem. I can just put that one to there. Okay. I haven't. Oh, I do actually have. Okay. So obviously it's going to go up that way, down this way. I could probably get away with a 2-2, actually. So we shall. Normally I would use bots for this. Let's see. If we do a 3-2 balancer, Not. I'm gonna need to move this. How far up can I? This is the one that's going to be limited. Okay, there. Put that there. Plateau edge is in the way. Oh bollocks! So actually, this side is our what determines where it goes. Actually, can do that. Gives me a bit more room here. I don't really have enough room. I mean, will one be sufficient? 470 megajoules. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, let's go off for the rest. Okay, so you all collectors are covered. We'll just do whoops, a bunch up here. Is that it? That's all the issue, right? Right. So this is not actually technically connected. No, it is. Right. 565 megajoules of power is what we have maximum. We'll see. I can't be asked to do the math. Right. I have the wagons. I don't have the trains. Let's go and fix that. Send my personal logistics back on. Right. Why not? Gears. Ah. Alter there, and I forgot to put an inserter there. All right, so while we're waiting, back to Navas and back to this. Long ass belt. It's fine. Right, gonna need a lot more of these. Let's go to 8. Oops. Wrong button. Obviously, something I have forgotten. Need to connect the power so they can work. Oh, so I'm used to pressing escape when I'm in map mode. I have hundreds of hours in Space Age and I still have that habit. I can't kick it. How many bots got? Can I use 10 bots at a time? Yeah. Slow, but it's fine. Ah. Because of course I didn't think of that. Oh, that's silly. Right. For the moment, they can do that. And just let the belt take it down. Ah, tree got in the way. Alright, that I can't do anything about. I have to go and fix that. Add that there while we're doing it. I press escape too many times. Roll over the rock. Okay, I see the problem here. I haven't requested electric engines, which was very, very silly of me. Now, I'm surprised I haven't requested them here. Huh. Oh well, never mind. Ooh, we got things happening. Getting repaired. We're good. Right, we've got what we need. We've got what we need, and we've added top up of belts as well. Brilliant. So that should definitely see us the whole way. Squeeze through there a moment just so we can get that. And we ride the belt again. Turn ourselves. And there we go. Done. It seems I missed something. Means I may have put an underground there. There we go. Now we're fixed. Right, so hopefully production science throughput should increase. Well, I'd say will increase. It's just a case of will it increase by a significant amount is going to be the big question. Right, we have more science. We have 17 electromagnetic plants up here. 580 is not going to get us what we need, even with all our modifiers and that. For the moment, just to get the ball rolling though. Head over. Doesn't mean we do lose our orbital support here. I now have trains. Woohoo. Let's pop over. Let's go put it down. I didn't think to bring any fuel with me. Well, whoops. Okay, never mind. Signals. Ah. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't look close enough to notice that. We have to see if we can get a little bit creative. Not going to give me enough. That's not going to give me enough room either. Well, balls. And I've just filled this in. I can't. If I put that's gonna be a pain in the ass to pick up. That's quite a sustained attack happening here. Lack of cliff explosives is my downfall here. I would have had a lot more options if I'd had some, because I could have just stuck it up here and then plenty of room. If I have to move these around. I don't mind that. To be fair, it lines up anyway. So my bacon may have just been saved here. Wow, Yeah, okay. I mean, since we're going to only really utilize one train for the moment, yeah, I think I am going to do that way for now. Let me, you know, keep the bot safe. I'm annoyed that I did forget the fuel. Let me quickly grab something. This is just there. It's not going to take... We don't need much. And then they'll get refueled on the other side anyway. There we go. Right, so I've got to clear all this as well. Something is blocked because that is stopped. So down to 58. Is that processing units? No, LDSs. Which ironically is because of the plastic. Okay. I said if that was to happen, then I will activate. There we go. Right, Saratoga has arrived in orbit. Has been a while. Okay. Is not requesting. Let's fix that. Right, that there and there. Right. Okay, so we'll send it all down. Hopefully we're getting any deliveries? Or is the rockets been utilized for something already? I should really do a second hook point. Oh well, never mind. Well, I'll tell you what I am going to do on this one. That. Actually, that's not going to work. I'll open. No, actually, yeah, it will. And 10, be our limit. Right, so is Saratoga getting a delivery? No, it's going to the other one. Oh, that's a little annoying, not gonna lie. All right, head back over then. If you're not getting anything, no point you staying there. Right, so at the moment that is completely locked out. So yeah, I will keep the double stack here this time. Dee-dee-dee. Wow. Oh, damn, the cliffs. That's unfortunate. Okay, just so I got a nice line there. I've not given myself enough room here, have I? Not even close. Okay, that'll work. So somehow that's legitimate. No, he's changing his mind. It's not, because you know it isn't. Interesting, didn't do the full checks on that. Yeah. Away. Yes, excellent. All right, then let's get that reconnected. There we go. Let's go and empty ourselves out of all this scrap that we've gathered. What are we at? Still 52. Okay. We've not used much in the past 20 minutes. I specifically have filters for this. Why am I not using them? Start clearing it out. It's going to give us a bunch of stuff that we can use. That's fine. That's off the filter. And we're full. Okay. No, we've got 49 homium ore on us, actually. Let's do that homium ore in here. There we go. I can do something with those gears. I'll tell you that right now. That steel can go into here and here. Batteries into there. And more steel into there. Plastic into there. That's into there. Well, that's disabled at the moment. Actually, I haven't put a limiter on this. Didn't realise. So we've got 3. That's it. So I need to actually get steel up there as well. Okay, and then as for our wires, keep throwing them onto that. Surely I've got somewhere else I can put them. Yes, there we go. Right, a lot more space made. So we're going to call this scrapping. And that's going to be scrap out. Okay. So in is empty cargo, full fuel, 2-second inactivity because we're going to funnel fuel up to there. Full cargo or take into consideration once it dies. I mean, it's 61 million, but you never know. So, all right, so head up. So emptying out onto both sides of the belt. And then what we will do is actually let's do that. Priority is that one. For now, I'll just throw a 4-to-1 balancer. That's it. Okay, I was expecting it to be a bit more fancier than that. Right, route the fuel up. So even more. So I think we can actually increase how many scrappers we have. Saying now I should probably upgrade that because it's not even reaching around. Did I bring any stacks with me? I don't think I did I? Because I'm not technically making... I'm not actually making inserters over here. Yeah, because I'm not actually even making carbon. Okay. How's our perimeter looking? Okay for the time being. We did nearly complete it on what we took over. Productivity's a lot better than I thought. Okay. Why is electromagnetic science stopped? Don't tell me. You know, I mean, we've got plenty of that. Not enough. Oh, okay. Oh, this bloody thing. So basically, because I've seen this spoken about on Reddit and the official forum, even though there's 1.5k there, because it balances it across everything, that's saying there's not enough, even though there is, which means I have to use a pump. Yeah, weirdly, that's one in less than that. It's actually going down. because it's getting sucked into here. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that to stop it. So it does effectively mean that this gets priority for the solution. What I'm gonna do is on one of these two, it'll be I'm not gonna have the room for it. Maybe this one, because I've got a bit more, there's a bit more space here. So no. Basically, I need to set up a location where it's just giving me holmium and it's scrapping everything else. There you are. You can go in there. That will help things. Okay, so yes, express belts. It's going to go quite heavy on one side because of this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what's blocked? Steel. Bloody steel. Okay, I see. Let's say above 300 then. So what do we think's the next thing that's going to block up? LDSs again? No, maybe. Actually, other than maybe steel again, if I was buying, maybe concrete might. If reinforced concrete does, then concrete will be the next thing. But he's holding okay for the time being. You're missing processing units. Okay, so I say that this is decent. This is good for a starting base. Yes, this is effectively a starting base. 288. So now it comes down to we need to look at scaling. Finding somewhere that's even maybe larger than this. So actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. We're going to hunt around for the holmium patches. Oops, daisy. Let me make sure personal logistics off. Completely empty myself out beyond that. Myself all the room I can. And we'll go exploring. Oh, actually, I should take some stuff for remote radars. Thinking about it. Actually, what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to take a very quick break due to the ad starting. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, welcome back. I don't actually have any solar panels here, do I? I never sent any down. So no. I will do. I should have. There'll be radar. That. Yeah, and that should be fine. Should be. Oh my god, how much stone I'd pick up just from that. Bloody hell. Right, there's the radars. There's the power stations, substations rather. There's lightning collectors. And then here's the accumulators. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go all the way around. Navis, what are you complaining about? That. Okay, I thought I'd fix it. No, clearly not. It's not driving into things. Ow, my poor car. Ooh, coming. Oh, that's a nice amount there. Oh, look, Rex in there as well. To be fair, I think that's quite cool that we see Rex inside the oceans. Wow, this is a very large open area of no islands. All right, what we got over here? Reckon this might be sizable? No. Already turning back on itself. I mean, that's a reasonably good chunk of flatness. Right, that's got some power now. Brilliant. I'd say this might be a little bit better. Even though it's got less land mass, it's wider. Oh, there's still more. Okay. Question is, am I already hitting its limit, or? No, he's continuing. Oh, okay, this is a very large land mass. Oh, saying that, nearly drove past, didn't pick them up. Right, so edge over here. Tiny neighbor island. Okay, looks like that is the edge. So, okay, it is much more land space, but I don't know, can we get better? This is a bit of a striking point. So I am going to throw that there. I don't know how far until the next island. Okay, not very far. We've got some scrap vein here. tiny. So all these radars have run out of power already. It seems 6 isn't enough. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. There we go. Get a bit more eyes. Okay, don't think this is going to be a super one, is it? No, because we've already bought the end here. Okay, another big mine, 24 million. I mean, at least got scrap on there. Won't have to train it in. If I'm honest, I'm kind of thinking here, instead of searching for too long, I was thinking I might have to go like really fast to get much bigger. But I don't want to go too far out. It just needs to have like a good thickness to it, or good wideness. So I mean, this is a potential candidate. I'm still leaning to that though. Oops, looking at the mini map, not where I'm driving. Well, saying that, depending where this loops on the southern coast, this one might be even better. As how far down where it loops. Okay. If it gone a bit further, maybe. Right, the problem is it's just not getting enough electric strikes. Right, another big mine. Oh yeah, 90 million. Okay. Oops. Again, looking at a mini map, not where I'm driving. Right, small island. Right, I'll tell you what, we will throw one there. We will drive back. Yeah. Because to me, I'm gonna go with this one. Unless this happens to have a big bulge up here and not as split as it looks like it. Not me. We will potentially utilize multiple islands anyway. Depending how big I want to scale for Gora. How much have I got? That's a nice haul. Shame about all that stone though. Throw it on there. Not going to give us that much information, but if we throw one right on the edge there, on the way on. Oh, more. Well, lots of stuff that I'm going to hit through here. I'd probably want to take some of these up just so mine can actually get some priority. Okay, I think. Yes, there's one down here. This one. Right, there you go. So it should be isolated now. That it is. Right, so heading back. What we need to do is first, let's check any science actually gone up. 220. Okay. That's enough to kick us over. Downside is, yeah, it's gonna put further strain on certain resources that we are severely lacking at the moment. Wait, what are you saying? We've got nothing left. Like I'm out. Okay. I mean that one's easy to fix. Chemical plants is, yeah, I've got what I need. Ooh, I feel dirty doing it this way, but this is just 5 pairs at the moment. I took my water out in the kitchen to replace it and I forgot to get the bloody replacement. Genius. Oh well, I'll wait until I finish streaming. Right, so batteries has blocked. Well, that's annoying. Wow, I have a load of supercapacitors. I mean, might be worth doing. Right, anyway, so for these batteries, I'm gonna have to recycle them. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. That's rather annoying. Right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, I see what the problem is. Right, where is my... Wait, don't tell me. No, about to say, I definitely got some. I pressed one button, didn't pick them up. There we go. Why did my brain not register that? That was weird. Lost blocks now. Still freaking batteries. Okay. Thing is, I kind of want to keep the recycled products, but looking at it, it's completely unnecessary. Like, I have so many iron plates at the moment. That's fine. Holmium's actually blocked. That's hilarious. I mean, that'll clear in like no time. copper plates. It's unnecessary. But yeah, I'm not going to keep any of it. So I would do the batteries. I would just do that and then empty. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're struggling with electrolyte. Why is electrolyte struggling? Because that's sapping all the polonium solution. Okay. So I need a pump, another pump here. So what I'm gonna do is, since plastic seems to be not coming in super quickly, do that. So this is going to okay. There, I'm in a second pump. And then straighten it up. There you go. So now I'm onto an odd number of undergrounds. Why? There. Okay. So I don't want to waste this holmium, so I don't want to throw swap these out. I want to keep these. Don't think I've got any speed modules left, actually. I've used them all. Have I got any on board? I do. Cool, they can go down. There as well. Also as well. Keep I'm going to say we can probably get away without commons now. Oh, yeah, I just thought I didn't actually need them. Never mind. Okay, that'll do. So how is our radars exposing anything interesting? Not really. Not really. Okay, so I need to now plan out getting this started up here, don't I? When do I get to do the foundations over the heavy oil? Not seeing it. Not the foundations, the supports. Or is that under Vulcanus? Ah, because it's under Vulcanus. Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah. Well, that's another thing that I've got to work around until then. Okay. So I'm going to have weird rails for the time being. All right. Logistics, please. Thank you. Now quickly pop over to the drop bots. Alright, so take that. Such a random number. Okay, so try and think. So obviously this is going to be a bit more rail orientated. So if I maintain stuff coming in from the south, because, you know, we've already got multiple locations that we can exploit down there. And what we'll do is we'll have everything going up through here where we can. That looks like a good... Actually, no, that's a good backbone. Right, that's going to be our backbone. Ah, I've bloody lost the radar. Okay. That sucks. That's about to fade as well. Yeah, I kind of regret not setting this up with Logi before heading over. That would have helped me have extra roboports at my disposal. Right, so our limitation is literally going to be reinforced concrete. Because I've already used up all the supports. And we are going to be using loads. Of course, our homium is actually messing us up. Of course, I've got power cables in there, haven't I? Why are you trying to put something that clearly can't go there? You silly. I need one. Don't have these. Let's use the new feature, shall we? That'll be useful. And again, like, why? Like, you clearly can't put it there. Why are you even attempting it? Okay, so I would probably have to go up here, around there. I should be able to kick this gap and go diagonally. Right, I need something. Or should I just take out the power poles completely? Because if I'm honest, I don't really utilize them that much. So, yeah, that's fine to have. I can never remember. I don't know why I can never remember what order I stick my bloody blueprints in. You'd think that by now I would remember. Okay, so that's going to have to have a diversion. Oh my god, that's a heck of a diversion. Can we please have something better? Okay, yeah, that will do. Wait, am I missing one? I did have two of these. So for some reason I haven't done it the opposite way. And it just happens to be that's the way I want to go up this way. Ah, wow. You see, that's annoying. Tell you what, it's gonna have to be like that. Ooh, ew. A double stack? No, thank you. Might have to... I don't know. Can that reach over? No, not really. Because I don't have the opposite. It has to be that one. Missing rail support. You having me on? Like that's ugly. I don't want that. That's nicer. Missing rail support. Okay. Not quite. Okay, now D. Weird way of doing this, but you know what? It should hopefully work. And to me, that makes sense that I hook it through here. Maybe you can go for a roundabout to fancy up. No, it's unnecessary at this point. Okay, might have to turn this in sooner. Yeah. be fair, around about here would actually work. I think I might move the spine over. Oh, that's unfortunate. Might have to require an additional modification at some point, but we'll see. Okay, that has worked. I'm not convinced about this one though. I suspect it is going to require an additional somewhere along here. Probably there. So yeah, for now we'll have to double that one. Don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. Cool. Let's get the bot switched on. We'll drop this down. Okay, let's walk back, and then what we'll do, as we're walking back, we will clear obstacles. I don't have more science on here. I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. 740. So something locks, right? Full. Plastic. No, that's fine actually. There's still plenty. Electronic circuits. Because obviously processing units aren't being done now. Oh, wow. Hang on, let me just get under cover and relax for a moment. Very rare to get a double hit. Let me heal. Could have died then. It's not good. What's the radar there? Okay, so it looks like that's all good. It's just now having enough foundations. And these need to now be moved out to the way. Tell you what I'll do. Reason being, because my thinking is to have it loop round up the top here. Because we won't be using this for deliveries. This will literally be for personal transport. So I can go back and forth. Get some fuel. Let's help this. This is a complete full jam now. And obviously that's not a good thing. Alright, anyway. It's 12:30. It is time for me to be done for tonight. It has been a bit of a slower one, to be honest. I'm very tired from the weekend. We nearly got Teslas unlocked. If I send the Saratoga back, it will finish it off. Maybe even do that. Yeah, we'll send it over to at least get that done. Maybe get a few things in that anyway. But obviously we'll see the conclusion to that tomorrow. Is anyone live that I know? High speed is right. Raid high speed. Okay, there we go. Right, I will be back tomorrow with more of this. Get a bit more organized with for Gora. We'll get the main base begun so we can properly go bigger, expand. I don't know. Brain's done. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Good night.